Welcome everybody to D&D, the greatest game in the history. As you guys remember from last time, we are in the middle of an epic battle. We are fighting the Witch King Angmar. We are in the middle of it. There's been fireballs just throwing all over the place. There's been vampire bites. They've got Angmar the Witch King. He is feeling it right now. He's bloody, he's bruised, but he is not broken. And the fight is not over, and he's still getting ready to lay down some pain on you guys. So you better get ready for the fight of your lives. Time for Angmar the Witch King. As he starts powering up with this dark energy coming all around him, that's when you hear this yell. Everybody looks to the right side of the battlefield, and flipping over the wall is one of your hobbit friends, Sagramore Longholes himself. The hobbit you guys rescued from Bree is popping over the wall. He does like a full flip, lands on the ground, has this massive bazooka, and he's like, "Hold up, Witch King, get ready for this." All right, so Coach Cox, you are now on the battlefield. You get to jump in the battle right before the Witch King. What would you like to do? +5. What did you get?
18 plus 5.
Yes! Okay, so he has this Mortal Kombat blast. Ice fires down. You are a very nimble hobbit. You're like, ain't nothing gonna touch me. You jump on top of your bazooka, use the bazooka to flip over the ice blast. Ice blast hits the wall, freezes the wall. You land unscathed. No issues whatsoever. Yeah, Witch King is pretty blown away of how nimble and how quick you are. And he fires down at the ground as hard as he physically can and hits the ground. This thunder wave of dirt and ash booms up from the ground, and it's like a wave of dirt just starts flying towards Hrothgar, closer and closer and closer. Hrothgar, you got to do a let's do a dexterity of 15. You got a 14. No, Joe gets hit. He's watching you guys and kind of surveying the battle. He tries to jump over it, but bam, gets slammed into the ground hard by the shockwave. He's blown backwards 10 feet. He gets 20 damage suffered against him. He's sitting at 110 HP right now. He's dazed a little bit. He's hard against the wall. As he hits the ground and gets himself back up, he can kind of see his shape embedded inside of the stone of the wall. He's hurting a little bit.
+6.
+6. All right, +6. Total hit with his fireball. So he flings a super fireball. Let's roll for damage. Fireball is going straight towards the Witch King. You know what? I'm thinking about this. I think the Thunder Sword, he knew it wasn't going to hit. It was a distraction so he could bring on the fireball. So he's swinging and he's like, I don't even care if this hits. Boom! Fireball to the middle. So let's go. Holy snaps, 27 points of damage against this bad boy. So you swing with your Thunder Sword. He's distracted as he's dodging. You're just like, boom, fireball. Flings him back into another wall in Dead Man's Dyke. The rubble kind of crumbles on him as he's on the ground. You can tell that as rubble hits him from the collateral damage of the fireball, man, he is getting close. He is feeling today. You can tell his strength is waning. He pushes the rubble off of his chest. The Witch King kind of gets back up, floating again. But you can tell that you dazed him pretty hardcore with that close-up fireball. 27 damage was amazing. All right, so what is your third attack as he's dazed in the rubble, kind of out of it? What are you going to do? No ones.
3.
This is like an army.
I can believe it's so alone.
This is like an Army of Darkness moment where you're just trying to say the words and you mess up and you're like, I said it. I said the words. I said it. Okay, so a little bit more sparkle, a little bit more comes out, but the Witch King is looking at you going sparkles? What is that supposed to hurt me or something? All right, third attack. What are you gonna do? Let's go with the Hobbit. Longholes. What you got?
All right, so you gotta imagine a little hobbit holding this big old cannon, and like it's a shotgun, and he's blasting.
He's like, yeah, okay. All right, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes.
So he's got that fire cannon of doom. He's going to use it 3 times. So.
Oh, snap. Fire cannon of doom, baby. All right, so go ahead and roll the first time. Let's see what you got. 20 plus 5, you hit. So you get mad at Korbal. You kind of like look over at him and you're just like, dude, this is my moment. Shut your face. So you look down there, you take that moment. It's that moment in time where you breathe out and you're like, fire it off, hits the Witch King full blast. What do we got for damage? Show it to me, show it to me. All right, we've got 19 powerful points of damage right through the side of him, straight through the gut, out the back. You just see like the back of the Witch King. He falls straight down on the ground, trying to like do like a push-up. And you're just kind of like, he's trying to get up, but he is right now, he is almost knocked out. He's coughing up blood. He's on his like last little thing, right? All right, so he's still alive, but he is bleeding out pretty heavily right now. That was almost it. That was almost the moment. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. You're kind of like running from the table because you were 60 feet away because of teleportation. You're flinging ice blasts. You're kind of hitting on either side of the Witch King. You're not exactly hitting him. All right, you've got 2 more attacks. Go ahead and do those 2 more attacks. So, Joe has the ability. He has a cloak that has patches on it, and he can peel off a patch, throw it on the ground. He found this in a dungeon, and it opens up a 100-foot pit underneath the bad guy. So you're going to have to roll and see if that pit appears under the bad guy. Because if it's a 100-foot fall, that's 100 damage. This could be it. This could be the moment the Witch King is dead. We're going to find out right now. 23, armor class was 22. That's a solid hit. Blackness opens up underneath the Witch King. He is sitting there. He's barely making it, and all of a sudden you just hear, ah, boom, splatter on the ground to 100 pieces. Joe gets the inspiration point for this particular battle. The Witch King is no more. He is dead in the pit. And just for good measure, Joe does this. Pit closes up. Boom. He's 100 feet down. Congratulations. The Witch King has been defeated.